Like we always say, we start on, I know this is a last minute thing, but I'm going to start right on time. Hey, everybody on Facebook, welcome in, welcome in. This is a impromptu live, and I hardly ever do these. I usually schedule them, the TRM group is scheduled to the hilt. We are about our schedules. But Midjourney dropped something that is pretty phenomenal. They dropped their new Style Explorer. Good morning, Stephanie. They dropped their new Style Explorer, and it is absolutely amazing. Um, I do have to caution you guys, all of the no, actually, it's now 10 billion styles are not in the Style Explorer yet, but they're coming. So for all of you guys who like to mine, you can still mine. But for all of those who are brand new to style, brand new to the exploration, it is the thing for that you should do. Um, I have had a blast since I woke up. I have come up with workflows. I have figured out how to search it. I have decided how you should use it, why you should use it, who it's good for, from beginners to intermediates to advanced. I was just sitting here talking to my son about it, and I was like, yeah, I said, the workflow that I came up with is simple, easy, and ready to rock and roll. So I'm excited to teach you guys how to use the new Style Explorer and what it's all about. It's really, really all about your creativity. And for those who were in my class last night, this is a game changer. Um, I used one of that very last image that we created, and I went crazy with it. And I will show you guys that very last image and how I just went off to the moon with the image using the Style Explorer. And it's amazing for everyone who likes to do a lot of things with style reference. You guys are going to have so much fun with this. I caution you, I'm going to give you a precaution. I Please put your Midjourney on relax mode right now. Do it right now, or you will not have any fast hours. Zero fast hours to have if you don't put your Midjourney on relax mode right now, because you're going to go down a rabbit hole, off to the side, dig another one. You're going to find yourself over in Australia or Japan because you're just going to be digging, 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 digging. It is a fun, fun experience, and I can't wait for you guys to see what Midjourney has created. So let me set this all up and get you into Midjourney the way you should properly be in Midjourney. All right. So when you enter Midjourney, I'm getting ready to share my screen. When you enter Midjourney, there is a brand new tab called Styles right here. It is phenomenal. You're going to just click on it, and this is where all of the styles, the Srefs are located. Remember, they are still loading. And this will eventually change. Oh, now they did put the randomizer in there. Perfect. You can randomize it, and this will eventually change where it rotates every single day. And eventually, I think they're going to have a for you over here. But right now, there is just a hot, the top of the day, and the like, right? So these are all the SREFs that I've liked so far and gone through. They're all right here. It's just like the image page. So that is phenomenal. Now you can go in and find all the SREFs and like all the SREFs that you find, and you can refer back to them in the like section. So when you're using this, there are two ways to use the SREFs. And there is the try the style and what they say the T. You'll hear me say T, or it says use the style reference. And as you hover over, you'll be able to see the style reference. And if you click on the number, it will expand it and you'll be able to see multiple uses of how the style reference was used, the person, place, or thing, right? So they wanted you to see how the style reference is affected different things in these images. You're also able to do the same thing here. You're able to try the style, and it gives you the last prompt when you hit try style. It is the very last prompt that you used that you can hit try style. If you want to use or create another prompt, you're going to use the T or use prompt. And if you like this, you're just going to hit the heart. And remember earlier, I showed where you place it, where you like it. That's where it's going to end up. So let's go back and just X right on out of here. So let's do it where we go into my create page. And for everyone that was in my class, this is one of the prompts that I use in my class. And we're just going to hit the button on that prompt, right? So I'm just going to, let me put my fast hours on so we can move a little faster. Boom. We are just going to hit the button on that prompt. And now I'm going to go back to the Explore page. And then I am just going to find different and just hit the try this style on different ones that are out here. Okay, let's do those, right? So I just submitted all of these, and you see how fast they're rendering out? So here is the original. Here's the first SREF. So here's the original prompt. Here's the first SREF, the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and that's how quickly you can render all of your SREFs in the tri-style. Amazing, right? So let's say you want to just use it, not just trying the style of your previous prompt. You just want to do something like, you guys know what I'm going to put up, right? Rose. Let's see. Type, Regina. You're going to just type in your prompt, and you see right here, it says the little T. I'm going to click right there, and boom. Now I can use it with just a prompt that I just placed in. We're going to do a rose, space, T, hit the button. Well, I'm going to wipe this out in the background because I want you guys to see. Boom. Hit the T and hit enter. So now these have been rendered out. They're rendering out. Here's the first one. Here's the second one rendering. And the third one is rendering now. There's a lot of people on, so it is really, really cranking. So that is how we're using the Explorer from the beginning. I see that some people are coming on. Let me start over again. Welcome in everybody that's coming on. I'm going to start all over again because we had a number of people that just hopped on. We are talking about the Style Explorer, the brand new Style Explorer from Midjourney. And before I go into deep into some of the things as far as the Style Explorer is concerned, I'm going to start all over again so you guys can see from the beginning. So from the beginning, when you come into Midjourney, of course, you're going to come into, originally, we only had image and video. To get to the Srefs, come into style, and it's located here. You can come into your random styles, and if you want to randomize it again, you just hit the button, and then a whole new selection of styles will come up. They have the hot section. These are the SREFs that a lot of people are using currently. Here are the tops of the day. And if you like, if you hit the heart, so let's say I like this one. If I hit the heart, it goes into my likes section. So these are the SREFs that I've liked so far. Let's go back to the random section. If you click on the number here, it will open up the code, the whole entire code, so you can see how the SREF is being interpreted with a person, place, or thing, right? So this way you can see how it works and what it does on certain things, right? And then the SREF code is here. Here is try style. With try style, you will be using this on the very last prompt that you used, right? So my last prompt was a rose. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to use this on my very last prompt. If I want to use this on a new prompt, so if I want to go African American woman, I can click here and then I can hit the button. So I can write a prompt or I can copy and paste a prompt from any of the generators or anything, and I can then use that style on any prompt that you have. And if you like this one, you hit the like button. All right, so this is the simple version of that. So here we go. Here it is.
Regina, you have someone in the chat saying, can you do that again?
Absolutely, absolutely. One more time. Here we go. We are in, let's do another, let's randomize it again. Let's find some other ones. Let's use this one. Ooh, I like this one. I'm going to heart that one. So we're going to open it up. We're going to click on here. Here you'll find the SREF code. Like I said, person, place, or thing is always going to be here. So you can see how the SREF is performs. Then to try style is going to be on the very last thing, that last prompt that you use. My last prompt was an African American woman, right? So I'm going to click here and it's going to automatically, you see right here where it says create one, it's automatically going to use that last prompt to create. If I wanted to use it on a brand new prompt, I would have to type the prompt in or copy the prompt in. So I'm going to always go between a rose. Let's see here, a rose. And you see right here, I always say you'll see it says the T. So we're going to click the T and you see how the SREF pops in and you're just going to hit the button. And if you like it, you're going to click like right there. And then afterwards, like right now, one is rendering out and the other one is done. So here we go. Now we can see what it looks like as it's rendered out on an African American woman. And we're still waiting. And here is the rose coming up. That's perfect. That's good. But remember, Midjourney is an open playing field for you. You can come into the Explore page, hit an image, find a person, hit the little T, right here. You see that right there? I hit the little T. That means I'm using this prompt. I'm going to come back in. I'm going to click over to style now. I am then going to find another one. You see the little T right here. I'm going to click this T. And now that style reference is there. And I'm going to hit the button. And if I want to see what that prompt looks like on another style, now I'm just going to hit try style. If if I want to see what it looks like on another style, I'll hit try style. So here was the original. We're going to go back to image. Here is the original. Hit the button on that. Here is the original. And here is the style for the first SREF code that we found. Here's the second. Here's the third. And this is back to the original code. This is the original prompt. And what I would suggest if you're doing things from the Explorer page, I would run the original and then put your SREF codes above it, right? So you can see how the SREF changes it, so you know what it looks like, right? So if we're going to come and let's do it the right way. Let's do him. I would hit the button. And then I would come in. Let's see what it looks like because it says clean street in California. That could be anything. Yep, it doesn't have the man. So this is where I talk about prompt coherence and writing that is a jackpot in Midjourney. So let's find a prompt that is going to stay close. Let's try her. Jackson, da, 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 bum, bum, bum. Okay, perfect. So we're going to run her. Now we're going to come back up and then we're going to hit style and let's randomize it again. And let's hit try style, try style. And I like to use unusual styles. If you like, Talia always says, I like to do a little Wednesday Addams on everything and try style, right? So I hit, I think about 6 styles. So they're rendering out. So here is the original. Here's that first SREF for try style. This is the second. Here's the third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And that's how quickly you guys can run up style references and changes in prompt and art with using the new Explorer. But there is a bigger rabbit hole. So if you are looking to find, you're like, that's great, Regina. The random is awesome. But what if I want something specific? So let's say you're looking for an SREF code that you want to find all the SREF codes that have red in it. Now you can just type red. Now I can hit try style for red. What if I want SREF codes that have crystal in it? Now I can type crystal, try style. What if I want to do SREF codes that are in an era, art, deco? Now I can do try style. So it's opening up this big, huge way of us exploring style in a different way. You're only limited by your imagination. So now I typed in red Art Deco. You see what I just did? You can start adding different things to get different styles. So you can do red Art Deco. You can do diamonds in Art Deco. You can add different, and they call it fuzzy search. So it doesn't have to be exact, but it's going to pull it in. Do you guys have any questions about that?
Sabrina wants you to try lion.
Yeah, I think that, remember, this is brand new. I think that's a little too specific. Let's try fur. Not yet. That's not here yet. Let's try. Yep, that's not here yet. Remember, V1 doesn't mean that it's not going to come in any time later, but it's let's see here. Let's go to my favorite. Let's switch over. Let's go to art styles. Let's see if I can search it. All right, here we go. Let's do this because he's a photographer, a wildlife photographer. Let's try this and copy. Let's go back. This is another form of the search that I was about to tell you, is that you can actually search different artist names. Do, 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 do. Let's try wildlife. Yeah, I think unfortunately, Sabrina, this one's not in here yet. So you can come over to like mid library, find an artist style or an artist that you like, and bring it back over, and it will find but you got to remove all of this, all the things that are close. Like this one is the closest. So this and this, very similar, right? So if you have a specific a look that you're trying to achieve, now you're able to do that hand in hand with the new Style Explorer. I think Midjourney was just tired of us all leaving, and they decided to keep us all in-house, like this gold. Put that back. And this one is cute too. Let's try that one. All right. Do you guys have any questions before I move on to what is next? All right. So now we used the same prompt. We came in and found other images with other SREFs, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to do what they call deep search. So deep search, for all of you guys that don't know, you're able to find other images that are similar to other images by using the spyglass. So you're going to come in here, you're going to use the spyglass, and you're going to find other images that are similar. But now what you can do is switch over, and now you can find SREFs that are similar to those. So we went from finding an image to finding SREFs that are close to the image that you created. So let's do it again. Go on my Create tab. Let's use this red image. I'm going to hit search. It's going to pull up similar images, but I'm going to hit style now. And now I have more SREFs to explore that are close to the image that I have. But it doesn't just work with your image. You can go out to the Explore tab. Do the random and say you like this one. Use a spyglass. Use a style. And all of these, you'll have photographic SREF codes. Let's do it again. Let's go out to random images. Let's randomize it again. I like this one before we random. Let's randomize it again. Let's click in here. Let's find more. Let's go to style. So now you're saying to yourself, okay, I have all of these SREF codes. I love them. I've rendered out a ton of SREF codes. How do I trace them? How do I find them? What do I do with them? How how do I find all the images that I have used? Let's see which one I did this one. You can now go, I would click here, copy this, go to your organize tab. You can now, because remember before, anyone that tried to do this before, we couldn't really get this to work right. Now you can go Control V. Now all of these are right here. You can search your SREF codes right in your organize section. And all I would do is create a folder for my SREF codes right here. So what do you guys think about the new Style Explorer? Because you guys, everybody's like, whoa. I know, it is fantastic. It is. It's pretty awesome. It is. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole weekend. Mm-hmm.
Regina, I love you.
You're welcome.
Girl, I just gotta say, I mean, Lord have mercy. Every day it's thank you. Thank you.
Oh, sure, sure. I was like I said, I was telling my son, I would say my previous job prepared me for Midjourney, right? Because my previous job would say, hey, here's this information, now disseminate it to 200 people. Go. And so Midjourney does the same thing. So I'm able to intake a lot of information pretty quickly and come up with workflows and how to do things and how to find things for you guys pretty quickly. So I took my time this morning. I have to give all credit to where credit was due. I was after the class, I put my computer down. This morning I was scrolling and the creative brown girl was on TikTok and she was like, "Yeah, the Style Explorer dropped," and I was like, oh. Okay, let me wake up. Let me let me wake up. Let me wake up. Let me wake up so I can do what I do best. Do what I do best. Do what I do best. So she was showing how to do things, but I had to go linear and pretty deep, and especially when it came to search and you guys being able to find things and how you should organize, because it's really beautiful what they've done, but organization is the key for this, because you can like everything, you can find different things, but if you don't have it organized, it can get a little chaotic. So using the folder system is the key for organization for your SREFs now. And also for you guys who love to mine, all of the SREFs are not here yet. They're not here yet. So, oh yeah, absolutely. I will show you how to folder. They're not here yet, so you're still able to mine. They're probably going to be uploading. This is just V1. They're going to be uploading them probably daily. So they're not all on, but for all of us who like to find really great SREFs, this is going to be really good for those who already have a um, a working knowledge of SREFs. You guys are going to uptick this pretty fast, but for everyone who is brand new, this is something that is going to be extraordinary for them because they didn't know that they were able to do this. It's going to make it easy for them to do it. Yeah, it's brand new for them. It's going to be a world that they've never seen. The idea that you can get a prompt, Afro prompt from Talia, and now create 100 different looks with one prompt. So all of you guys, all you prompt creators, this is a season for you guys to write extremely great prompts and to show them how to use the Explorer with your prompts. So you should create videos around it to show them the value of what they can get from you, because they are going to make a lot of money off of just one prompt. And you guys should go back to selling one prompt, because now one prompt is thousands. It's thousands. And for everyone that creates art, on top of being having the SREF, now you can create signature styles. For all of you advanced users, you guys can layer your SREF codes and put those together. Now you can visually see. So what if you want a red, green, and yellow? Now you can now go look for a SREF that is red, green, and yellow and place that together with textures and different things. It's for your imagination, it's epic. If you want to have crystals in your things, if you want to have something that's muted, if you want to have something that's sketching, you can place that in there right now with the style codes. This is something that's phenomenal. But the one prompt theory, now one prompt is epic. If you guys, for you guys who have libraries of prompts, it's time to revisit that thing and come back and say, hey, you guys have all of these prompts. Now you can do X, Y, and Z with them. You guys who are creating generators, for all you DCTers who are creating generators, um, and any of you guys who have any of the old Chat GPT, who have done DALL-E, now it is time to use those things and use that Style Explorer and revisit them. Do searches for Halloween, do searches for Christmas, do searches for Valentine's Day because it's not too early for Valentine's Day. Do all of those searches and you'll be able to find style references that will give you looks that you will be able to move forward in the different quarters. It's going to be, this is a game changer. And for all of those who are like, it's just styles. No, it's not just styles. It's a signature look that you can now create. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. And they've done a phenomenal job with it. So the question was about the folders. So let's go down And let me go back in and let's talk about folders. Boop. All right. So for all of you guys who have never created a folder, let's go in. You see where the folders are located? They're right here. So I'm going to copy this again, Command C. And I already have a Sref folder, but all you have to do to create a folder is click on your folder system. You see right here, it says new folder. You're able to create a new folder by clicking here. And then I just place the SREF number right there. Boom. So now I have created a new folder. You are able, like you see how I have brushstroke designs, I have all of my like mood board maker, I have different things, and I have a whole folder just for SREFs. I'm able to also drag that folder under my SREFs and place it in here. So I'm gonna keep going down until I get to my SREF folder. Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. If you guys know, everybody knows I am a horrible dragger. I am a horrible dragger. So I'm going to leave this up. Where is it? SREF folder. Dragging is not my forte. It is not. In this, because this thing keeps popping up for me. So what I decided to do for myself, because I am a horrible dragger, is I created a system for my folders. So like all my SREFs are here. I come down and I add a new folder here. And I would there, place that there, and then hit enter. So now that folder is there. And what the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to come here and you're going to hit shift, and I'm going to hold down and I can click on these, or I can just, this is the only time I'm good at dragging, drag across, click and hold, and you see how there's 8 selected. I'm going to hit more, add to folder, and I can either put it in this folder, but I'm going to put it in my SREF folder. It's dash 342949. 342. I'm looking for the number. Maybe I didn't click here, but it's right here. So we're just going to put it here. And now those have been added to that folder. So when I come back, you see now all 8 of these are in this folder. And if I wanted to create more, I can create more in this folder using this SREF code. So you see this SREF code is up here. I can go, and now everything that is in this folder, I would just use this SREF code to generate. So everything's here. Did that answer your question? So I would use the folder system when it came to my SREF codes. All right. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, they do need an alphabetized button. They really do. But the problem with that is that David doesn't like, he hates the organized system. We ask for it for so much. The files, folders, we ask for it, but he doesn't use them. So, it's one of those things where we ask for it, but he thinks it's a low priority. But we love them. For all of us who like to folder, we absolutely love them. Ooh, it is recorded. It's paused up here, but Facebook is recording, so I will keep the recording. It'll be in my Skool community for all of you guys who are a part of my Skool community. I forgot to unpause it. It'll be a part of my Skool community, and for anyone who is a part of DCT, You guys can come over to the Skool community and rewatch this over and over again. Also, uh, I hear that Misha is doing the $10 a month plan for you guys over in DCT as well. So make sure that you guys are doing, you guys have upgraded to that. It is, she's done a phenomenal job over there. So we really appreciate her allowing me to post about this. I am super excited that she allowed me to post over in her community today. So I wanted to acknowledge that as well. So, do you guys have any other questions about um, the new Explorer system? Oh, here, let me get you the link. Let me get you the link really quickly. I appreciate you guys coming over. It has really, really been fun for me to have everyone here. Um, I have really enjoyed, I love talking about everything Midjourney. Um, I am on the calls every single week. And whenever there is a new drop, I just posted my Skool community in the chat for you guys. Whenever there's a new drop, I try to be up on it, but I was teaching a class, so I was like, after I was done teaching the class, I was done. I had taught, and I taught something brand new that I'm going to be bringing into the community a little bit later. For everyone that was in the class last night, you guys all know about what I taught, and I'm excited to share this change of how you use Midjourney and how you use the Midjourney editor. I will be I've been told to break that myth. I've been told to break that part out just I can't even say the word to break that part out all on its own
Mhm.
uh, because it is a different way of doing art in Midjourney. And with this new Style Explorer, oh, I wanted to show you that. So, yes, Miss Ronnie, you had a question.
A quick question.
Uh-huh.
Um, Here goes my brain cells. So
Hmm.
can I take one of my images, put it up there, then show, what is it? Show other images and then show styles from that one too? Is that what, can we, is that what you're
Let's
saying?
talk.
I can do that too?
I don't know if we can do it that way yet.
Yeah, okay.
New, because bringing up the image, that's new.
Yeah. See where my mind is going, you know?
I bet you we could do it if we do it the other way, like what we worked on last night. You know how we brought it in,
Yes.
upscale the gallery,
Yes.
and
Okay, I'm gonna
then
try that.
and do the spyglass that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. She was like, "See, I told you we would figure it out." You know how my brain goes. Up a quick uptick, quick uptick. Hey, hey, hey! You just joined. We are just talking about the new Style Explorer. I'll run it through, run right back through as I was doing it really quickly. See here, let me get everything in the background all cleaned up. The recording will be up in my Skool community. I'm super excited to show you guys how this all works. It is a fun place to be right now. Midjourney um, always does its thing when it drops something. He always quietly drops it, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, once again, we are in the Explorer page. We're brand new to, yeah, if you're brand new to the Explorer page, or you've seen the Explorer page before, you knew that there was the image and then there's a video. But now there's a section for style. And here is the style section. In the style section, it is similar to the image section. You have the random, the hot, the top of the day, and the like. and I'll go over how you get the things into the like, just like you do for the image. So for random, we are just going to click the button and you'll be able to find random style codes this way. So we're going to click that really quickly because I think that is kind of cute. Um, and that is where you hit the heart, and this is how you get them to your likes right here. All right. How it works is you can click on the number here to expand your view. It's going to be a person, place, or thing. And Midjourney loves to do this so it can show you exactly how the style code interacts with a person, place, or thing. So here is this particular style code. You have your style code number here. You have try style, which try style is it when whatever prompt you last used, it will apply that style to the last prompt. And my last prompt was a house. So I'm just going to click on that and it tells you what your last prompt is. As you see, as I'm hovering over it, it tells you what your last prompt is as you're hovering over. Or if you want to create use it on a brand new prompt that you copied and you can paste from there, anything you get from ChatGPT or any generator, you can use this style with it. So let's use one of my favorites, which is Rose. And then you click the T button to use the style reference code on there. Boom. And once again, here is your heart for your like. So now, as you can see, it's over in my section right here, right? Here's my create section. Hello, create. So, like I said, my last prompt was house. And here is the new using the style. And here it is rendering out the flower. Okay. All right. So now let's go back to here. There is a number of ways that you can get style codes, right? So you can search for a style code. So like if you want a color, let's search for red. You can get all the red style codes. So now I can apply. Let's search a little bit deeper. Oh, this is the one everybody's liking. I can try this on a rose in red. I can now do a mood for like a happy mood. Try that one. I can do water. And with that, I can do an era,
Might go on to
60s.
go on Walmart.
And then you can put two things together. So I can do purple 60s and try the code with that one. So this is what they call
Oh, you
fuzzy,
speaking my language now, talking about some purple. Oh.
yeah, fuzzy search. So it doesn't have to be exact. You can put two or three things together and you can come up with a number of codes that you can be more specific with your codes, right? You can get different looks by putting a fuzzier search with it. All right, so here we are. Here's the rose with that dotted. Here's another one. Here's that water. And then I think we're moving into the 60s. And then here's the purple 60s. Right? So you can do all of those different codes that quickly, right? But the thing that I love the most about Midjourney search is the fact that you can then come in, click on an image that you have either created yourself or is within Midjourney, and then you can use the spyglass, and then you can use the style. And you see how that SREF came up? Because this is the one that I used, right? So let's go back. This is the SREF that I use. Here's the number. It ends in 182. I'm going to use the spyglass. This is the image. You're going to move to style. And here's 182. Amazing. Now you can find things that are similar, have similar characteristics. You have a little bit of red, have a little bit, this is a game changer. But you don't necessarily have to do it with your image. You can come to the Explore page, go to images. Let's get rid of this. Boom. Ooh, this one's nice. Let's click on that. And you can then do the smart search, go to style. You see how the blue still picked up? You, it still carried through to go to the different styles. So now you can find a style reference code that has all of the style references from the original image. All right. But the thing that I love the most about Midjourney is the fact that now they've expanded their, let me do another one of this one. Their ability to organize and search your SREFs now. Before we would put an SREF in, it would kind of get a little random, and sometimes we would get things that are not part of that SREF, but now it is really jumping. So what I do is I go here, I hit the SREF itself, and then I do a Control X. I go down to my organize. I go up to search. I go Control V, and now all of the things that I've created with that SREF are now right there. And then the next step would be creating the folder for it and holding everything right there in the folder. So everything for this SREF is right here. For all you guys who are creating mood boards or different things like that, you can now house all of that stuff in one place, and you can see what your mood boards are looking like beforehand. Go ahead, sassy lady. Um, and everything is in one place. It's amazing. And that is what we talked about in a nutshell. But the thing that I love about it is that no image is off limits. Let's go back here. No image is off limits for the Explore page. You can now just go out here and find an image. So this one has an SREF code on it. I'm going to do another one that doesn't. Boom. That one doesn't have one. You can come into the style. You can use the T and then hit the button and then just move on from there. Try style, try style, try style, try style, and keep on going. So now your signature style, you can create your signature style really easily. So it's a really fun process. Like I'm having some really getting some really great results. Um, and I wanted to show the students from my class last night that are on here the rabbit hole that I went down with that very last prompt. Okay, now here they are. So these are coming up. They're rendering out. There's a lot of people on, so it is even I'm moving on fast hours and it is creeping along. So this is the very first one. Then we're moving on to the next one. That's that one with the pink. So you can just change the look of one thing. Go to my organize. So I had a little girl with a cat and it was a Halloween theme. This was the original image. And then here we are with the styles after doing the composite. You see how the styles just change. It doesn't even look like the same prompt, right? It has the same essence, but it doesn't even look like the same prompt. And then I came back and hit it again. That's why I was saying that one prompt theory, like one prompt can change the whole look can change. Every single one of these is one prompt. It's just me dialing in on color or just randomly finding an Sref. It just completely changed the look. This is so cute. The look of the image. And this one is a very simple prompt with a style reference code on it. That haze. And then I'm back at that same prompt. But this is a different style reference. Here it is again. And that's I brought it back in. So you see that you all I did was take one prompt and I got hundreds of images um doing just one prompt. Does anyone have any questions? Hey, Miss Janice, how are you? How are you? Yeah, we're just here having some fun talking about um the new Style Explorer. It is a game changer. It is straight a game changer. I'm excited about it. Um, I can't wait for to show you guys more and more things. By Monday, I will have so many things. So many things. So many things. Before I go, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know it was I just wanted to show you guys all the things for the Style Explorer so you guys could see how it is a game changer, how things have really expanded. And for everyone that was in the class last night, you guys understand what this really means. Like what you guys can do with this now, with all of the different things that you can add in and bring in and move your artwork in different ways. This is going to be um, something that's going to expand your creativity beyond limits. So thank you guys for coming. If you guys don't have any other questions, if you guys have questions, please let me know. Please let me know. I'm getting ready to post it right now. I'm getting ready to post it right now. Um, so for everyone who was in the class, um, I am going to, still have to do an edit on the video, so I'm going to get that done and that will be up. I will be posting the replay, a link for the replay into the Skool community, into my Skool community. So if you are part of my Skool community, please, if you're not, please join. If you, let's let me copy this and put it back in here. If you are part of, hey Terry, you had a question?
Yes. Hey, everybody. How are you? Thank you for this. I'm telling you, you're right. This weekend will be a rabbit hole, no doubt about it. Question. So
Mhm,
I am in your community. So the
mhm.
classes you were talking about, were those on the Skool community? Because I remember you on Patreon as well, right?
Yes, this one was it is a TRM approved class, which means that if you're in our top tier, which is our $97 tier, that you receive the class as part of that. But if you were not in our top tier, you had the ability with a code to be able to get a discount because I had hit 300 members and I
Mhm.
wanted to give a code for everyone that was in the Patreon for them to be able to purchase the class. But the replay will be up, and I will place that code back in for the replay as well.
In
So
the Skool community.
in the Skool community, yes.
Got you.
Mhm.
Okay. All righty. Thank you.
You're welcome. And let me tell you, we, I always tell everybody that class is a fundamentals on the editor, but it's actually a leap forward on how to create art with Midjourney, because it opens up the whole of Midjourney to you in a different way. I wanted to create something that most people are not using. Most people are not using the editor, and most people don't know that the editor can do this one particular thing. And I'm excited to show you guys a lot of that. And I am going to break that one part of my class out and reteach it again. Um, for those who know how to use the editor and are familiar with the editor, because that part is not being taught and Midjourney, I don't even think Midjourney it knows that it can do that. So I'm going to break it out and teach it again because it
Is
is.
that the collaging part?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
you that should have been a separate class. I promise you.
yeah,
It should have been a separate class. It was so good. It was so good. Oh
and,
my goodness.
and now that I can take this and put the styles on
Oh, look, I can't be down a rabbit hole because I got a class tomorrow, okay? But listen, next week we need to go live and just play
top.
straight up. We
Hmm.
need to go live and play. So, I'm down. Not,
Yeah.
you do
No.
need to teach that part of it by itself, but um, yeah, it should be its separate thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it that part of it is phenomenal. And once I went through it, I had a great, yep, yep, prompt party is coming. Prompt party is coming. It's going to be chef's kiss. When you guys realize what you guys can do inside of Midjourney with the editor, it's amazing. It really is. And I'm excited to show you guys how to do it. And now that style is here, mm-mm, no more. Okay, so let's talk about it. For all of you guys who do deep dives into style, all of the codes are not here yet. They're not all uploaded. They will be uploading them as the days come. If you guys saw me do the search for red, if the red went down and said, "Oh, stop." There's four over 10 billion codes. It used to be four. I keep saying four because it used to be four. Now there's 10. There's over 10 billion codes and they haven't loaded them all in there. So for you guys who are still doing your research and still doing your deep dive into codes, they're they they're coming. They're coming. Um, and just give it a little time and they'll upload the all of those codes there. But for right now, you for everyone who doesn't use style, you can still search, you can still find, you can still have a good time. So have fun, enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, also, I wanted to let you guys, I wanted to thank Misha for allowing me to post in DCT today. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for allowing me to do so. And also, Miss Talia has a class that is coming up tomorrow as well. So, Talia, before we get out of here, can you tell them about your class?
Let me show my face. I absolutely do have a class tomorrow. It's called Wall Candy. Okay. Wall candy, as far as gorgeous, magnificent, beautiful wall calendars. Okay. So that is what the class will be. I will be teaching you how to make wall calendars. Physical that you can make at home, the ones that you can self-publish on Lulu. I'll be teaching you how to do that, as well as I was gonna do Printify, but Printify doesn't have their 2026 calendars out yet. So we're gonna bypass Printify for now, and we're gonna do CVS and Walgreens. So all things wall calendars. I will be teaching tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. Wall candy, yeah, okay, it's good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. So, yeah, got a
Is
lot
there
of
a
goodies in
link?
store for you guys. Oh, please.
Thank you.
I wasn't prepared. Okay, because I
She
was
knows
over here trying to do
I
some
throw
other
things
stuff,
on.
and
I throw things on her.
Regina
I throw.
just be throwing stuff out there. You know what I'm talking about? Hold
Mhm.
on 1 second. Give me a quick second. I got you.
And if you are not a part of a DCT, and a lot of you guys are here and you have not upgraded to the yearly, I placed the link inside of the chat so you guys could upgrade to your yearly. It is a great place for you guys to be. So you guys know all the value that is there, all the things that you can do, and right now, your prompts and all the things are very valuable to what you're doing right now. So and also think about, I'm going to connect two things together. Okay, are you ready? You ready, Talia? You ready?
Yes,
Talia is
I'm
teaching
ready.
a calendar class. Do you know how many calendars you can create with one prompt using style? I'm blown away because
I'm
they can
trying to
all
tell
look
you. And then
different.
think about it too. The editor where you can slide and move them from one side to the next.
Mm,
I'm just saying what I'm saying.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
just saying what I'm saying.
I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm blown away right
Okay.
now. Even the thought of that, Talia.
Even the thought of it, I can't see, I can't get started because I'll be done added some more stuff to my class that I don't need to add. Okay. So
Yeah,
no, I'm not
yeah,
playing with nothing tonight.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
prepping
yeah.
for class tomorrow. That is all. I'm not doing nothing else extra. That is it. Okay. We'll talk about it next week. We'll get online and play and we'll make some calendars and stuff. Okay. But no,
I feel you,
let
girl.
me teach this class
No,
tomorrow. I can't add nothing else to my plate.
nothing into the rabbit hole. Nothing into the rabbit hole. All right. Well, thank you
But
guys
this was
again.
great. This was, man, I
I
thank you
can't.
for doing this.
Oh, no
I mean,
problem.
I saw people talking about it online earlier, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait on Regina because I know she gonna show me how to do this for real. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And nobody's doing Smart Search the way that we're doing Smart Search. So I'm excited to show how to do that, especially the mood part, the texture part, and the artist part of the search. No one is searching that way. I just went straight in and deep dived and used the two things that I love the most, which is Mid Library, to do a lot of that searching. So have a wonderful afternoon, guys. It was a pleasure for me to be able to have this conversation with you guys. Once again, thank you, Misha, for allowing me to post into your community. and everyone that came over in from DCT. I really appreciate you guys coming. And once again, the replay for this will be in my Skool community. I will be loading it up into my classroom. So I really appreciate you guys for coming over and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Rabbit holes to Australia and China. Rabbit holes to Australia and China. Have a great one. Bye, guys.